Good morning and welcome to day 3 of our bringing the herbs indoors in the winter time. Today's choice is parsley, and this is one of my favorites for indoors for winter time because I add it to my soup. Nothing better than taking soups that have been in the freezer for a while or just some stew that you're making with all sorts of root vegetables and herbs that have been dried. They taste nice enough, but just adding that fresh sprig of parsley just absolutely adds the zing, that freshness. It takes it up one more notch. So I like having parsley around the house. Parsley is in the same family as the carrots and parsnips, things of that nature. So when we're thinking about potting it indoors, make sure we've got a nice deep pot. It's got a tap root. And the longer that you can allow that top root to get, just the healthier overall your parsley is going to be. Parsley also just is a wonderful foliage. I like the triple curled for that curliness. It can get a nice vivid dark green depending on how much sunlight you're giving it. And just a wonderful all around nice thing to have. For doing the parsley, one thing to note that is different from the other ones that we've done, it has a really tough seed coat on it. It has a very hard shell that sometimes takes a little bit of effort to get to. So what I typically do with parsley is I soak it for 48 hours at least. Oop, let's split that apart. By soaking it, it gives the embryos a chance. We can see we've got a few of them starting to sprout here. It gives them a chance to actually break through that seed coat and get a little bit of a jump before potting it into the soil. That way also we can determine if we have viable seeds. So same as before, still using my Grow Max or my Grow Mix. From Fafard, it's that nice fluffy one, gets that root system, the baby root system, a chance to go deep while still staying moist. Has a wonderful water holding capacity. I was learning about that in my class the other day. And so what that does, it helps to keep the moisture up around the baby root system. Scuff it some. I'm going to use my Felco knife. And I'm going to pick up some of these guys, especially the ones that have the start. I don't know if that's able to be seen. I'm going to lay a bunch of them down in the soil. Parsley is another one that I like to seed en masse, because you can always pull them out, but it's really nice to have a clump of parsley growing. Another handful of the seedling mix that was pre-moistened again. Firm that down. Little bit of a watering to get them all nicely settled in the soil. And again, still with the seedling starter fertilizer for after the roots have germinated and after the seed coat, the endosperm from the seed has been all used up. Just wanted to show you some of the previous successes. We've still got our sage going nice and strong. We now have some sprouts from the seeds themselves. So these guys are happy. Look at those basil. All coming out and in the little puck. I didn't put as many seeds in the puck as I did the little pot. There we are. So that's the story so far. In order to, just to backtrack a little bit, just doing the soaking, simple. kitchen paper towel, a little bit of water, my parsley seeds, scatter them in, fold that over, soak it, soak it. Keep them in a nice warm spot and pot them up. This guy now will go into an area where we're getting at least 20, like keep it in a nice warm room. 20 degrees is a great temperature for getting the seedlings going. All right, happy seeding. See you next week.